abstract photography creates images that are not immediately recognisable as they focus on elements like shape, colour and texture, form, rather than representing a literal reality. They produce a visual effect that are open to interpretation, encouraging viewers to look beyond the subject and engage with the aesthetic qualities or emotional concepts within the image. I couldn't believe the colours that were coming out, and this is using the dark mode. So, as I said, I found it fascinating that I don't know where the colours came from.
I was standing next to Linda when she was taking these pictures, and I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but I was standing there and she was waving her camera, and I wasn't getting anything like these images. There's an awful lot of skill involved in this. Sorry, Linda.
I suppose you just get to know what works and what doesn't. Some people might prefer just a straight, why didn't I just keep the straight, sharp image? I think this has got more atmosphere, that's why. Anyway, you can use it for any other different sorts of scenes. I focused on the tree for quite some time the trunk to register it. And then I just went swirling around amongst the ferns and it just gives this really soft feel. And it just adds the softness to the whole image. And then here you can see how I built up and done my swirling again. All these, when you get these light bits through the trees, that's when you can get that swirling effect, because so that can be quite, as I said, it's just fun really, but it makes it sort of quite interesting as well. Possibilities in Photoshop are endless, and the only limit to the creative process is the photographer's imagination. Adding a texture layer or overlay can enhance your images by adding depth and can be an effective creative tool, whether by giving the image a dreamy, painted effect or a timeless, emotional quality. So literally just click on the top one and then use the arrows just going down, and then you can see all the different effects that it's going to have on your two images. So just by literally clicking on the different blending modes and going through the list of them and just seeing which ones stand out for you. So just to invert is an adjustment layer in Photoshop, and it inverts the colours of the layer, it changing the colours to their opposite, i.e. complementary colours. So I think it's a great way of being creative and not spending hours on the computer.